Happy Chest Monday. How to barbell bench press. Every bro's favorite exercise. Step 1, center the bar and weight. Step 2, plant your feet on the bench. Step 3, grip the barbell. Step 4, flex your rear deltoids. Step 5, plant your feet, pushing through the heels. Step 6, tighten your core, back, and legs. Step 7, unrack the bar, maintaining tightness. Step 8, bring the bar down slow and controlled, and keep those elbows tucked in. Step 9, touch your chest without any bounce. Step 10, explode up while pulling the bar apart. That means flare those elbows out, believe it or not. Step 11, lock it out at the top. And for repetition, step 12 is to repeat steps 8 to 11. Simply put, you have the setup, the unrack, the lift, and the Rerack. The bench press is deceivingly complicated, being a full body movement. Yes, it's a great chest builder, but there's a lot more to it than just the chest. Your lats, your core, your legs, they're all involved in the movement. Here I am just hitting 225 for a triple. I recently switched to a wider grip because a lot of people end up injuring their rotator cuff because they'll bench press too much or their grip's actually too wide. But for whatever reason, my grip must have been too thin, too much like a close grip bench press. So I went back to a wider grip. And I'm not tall, but I'm about 6 foot, so it makes sense for me to have a wider grip. And that's a big thing too, is you want to be safe. So in terms of safety, I have wrist wraps to protect my wrists. I use Olympic weightlifting shoes to allow me to push through the heels more. You can see my wrist wraps. A little trick here is to leave them over the barbell in between sets. In addition, I use my weightlifting belt, which you can see. And last but not least, with bench press, I highly recommend doing face pulls coincidentally in the same workout to avoid muscular imbalances. I discovered this setup from Omar Esoff, a famous YouTuber. He likes to set up that way with his feet on the bench. And you don't have to set up that way, but you should have a consistent setup. Every time you go to the bench press, you should have the same exact setup. You want to develop good habits and muscle memory. That'll help you the most. You don't want to have a different setup every week because it's going to be inconsistent and something's going to be different. Your back's going to be more or less activated, or your legs are going to be more or less activated. You got to go with something and stick with it. It is good to change things once in a while, but you do want to find the right thing for you and you want to keep doing it. Now here I am trying 265 for 3. I only hit 2, but I did hit 3 convincingly just the other day. Now on to the all-important spotter. The spotter is most commonly used for the exercise of barbell bench press, and that's for an important reason. The spotter has physical benefits such as safety and conserving energy from the unrack, but also there's a mental placebo effect, which is just as vital. It eliminates a lot of the fear one has of the weight dropping on themselves. And because of this, it can instill a lot of confidence in the person. And also the fact that someone else is watching you, you might want to impress them. And this could cause you to ultimately lift more weight, which is the goal, progressive overload, in order to get stronger and bigger. So spotters aren't just there for safety, guys, a lot more to it. Okay, this clip will be from a side camera angle and review all the steps like the first clip. The setup. Step 1, center the bar. Step 2, plant your feet on the bench. Step 3, grip the barbell. Step 4, flex your rear deltoids and arch that back, that bridge of support. You want to make sure the bar and the grip are centered. Look, I can fit a hand or two underneath my spine. That's my arch or bridge of support. Now here I am planting my feet, pushing through the heels. I want to get my legs activated in the lift. I'm tightening my core now, my back and legs. Full body movement. I unrack the bar, maintaining my tightness. And for the next portion after the setup, the lift, I'll bring the bar down slowly controlled, keeping my elbows tucked. And I touch the chest with no bounce for step 9. Step 10, I explode up and I pull the bar apart. So I tuck my elbows in on the way down and I explode up, activating elbow flare, as powerlifter Mark Bell would highly recommend. And once I reach the top, I lock out. And so when it comes to coming up with the barbell, the bar path is going up and back, not just straight up. It goes up and slightly back towards your head. That's how you get the most power. And the last portion of the lift, Rerack it for step 13. And here are all the steps and pointers covered in the video listed for you. I will also have them below in the description. Well, if you liked the video, make damn sure to like the video. And if you want to see some more videos, well then you better subscribe. And what are you waiting for? Go share this with your friends. This is Kenny Cummings of Kenny Cummings Fitness, and I'm out.